Restored Republic via a GCR, update as of Wednesday 13th of October, 2021. Compiled Wednesday 13th of October, 2021 12:01 a.m. EDT by Judy Byington, MSW, LCSW, therapist RET, journalist, author. 22 Faces, Inside the Extraordinary Life of Jenny Hill and Her 22 Multiple Personalities. The storm is upon us. A great red wave started on Monday 11th of October and ends Thursday 11th of November. Done in 30 days. Soon a Trump Twitter should be activated, the most awaited tweet in history posted, Trump 17,000 tweet. A lot of events will happen within those 30 days. Market crash / blackouts / revelations / military takeover / final lockdown / mass arrests. The most epic 30 days of our lives. The very end of the movie will be 11/11, when finally everyone will be unified. All criminals exposed and arrested. Stay calm, trust the plan. Enjoy the show. You'll love how this movie ends. Trump plus Q The Great Awakening. Judy note, on Friday 15th of October funds were expected to be released for the global currency reset. GCR was expected to be announced, while the general public should be able to exchange foreign currency at the new international rates. 12th of October The Big Call. Bruce, 712-770-4016. The reset could go anytime after a wed. 13th of October On 12th of October there were meetings between the banks, representatives of the U.S. Treasury and facilitators of the new QFS system. The QFS was fully operational. 4 countries were still needing to link to the Starlink satellite system. 12th of October Marx, paymasters told to stay in place. Most of Marx's people were waiting for an event that would happen on Thursday. 14th of October redemption centers were on call for the weekend. Restored Republic: On Sunday Trump declared that the storm is upon us, while on Monday the new Starlink satellite system for a new secured internet was believed to have gone active. Tens of thousands of people have been left stranded in airports across the U.S. as 2,000 more flights were canceled due to airline pilot and air traffic controller protests against vaccine mandates. Meanwhile, the U.S.-Mexican border has been left wide open after states pulled out their police and National Guard in order to handle the vast illegal immigrants who had snuck in. International shipping was pretty much at a standstill, leaving stores empty of goods. The goods shortage wasn't expected to improve in the near future, with Chinese production factories closed and floods in northern China displacing 1.75 million people after 3 months of rain fell in 5 days. On the international financial crisis, Bitcoin tanked and the Chinese Communist Party Evergrande Group missed the third round of bond payments in 3 weeks, leaving speculation that a global financial collapse would soon occur that was expected to be worse than the 2008 mortgage crisis, while the stock market remained in the red and U.S. gas prices went sky high. A cyber attack shut down Ecuador's biggest bank of 1.8 million customers. Asia, India and Europe faced fuel shortage and blackout fears. On the bright side, flying cars were set to be introduced in the near future. Spain became the first to officially admit use of chemical aerospraying on the population, and a renowned medical director drive. Manuel Aparicio Alonso, MD, announced results of positive clinical studies on use of chlorine dioxide, CDS, as a therapeutic agent, that, like everything else in this update including the 2020 election fraud cases across the nation, was not reported in the mainstream media. Martial law was expected to start spreading across globe by the weekend. A schedule of expected events. Friday 1st of October, Declaration of Red October. Sometime between now and Saturday 16th of October, martial law would be initiated in Canada and Australia and then go across the globe. Sunday, 10th of October, the storm is upon us. Source, Trump announcement. Monday, 11th of October, new Starlink alternative internet system went into effect, 45 days from August 27, 2021. The Secretary of the Air Force, in consultation with the Chief of Space Operations, begin implementation of Operation Starfall. Source, H. R.5123, Alternative Global Internet Access. Between Thursday, October 14th and November 14th there was a window of restored Republic activities. Source connected to POTUS and Rodriguez Trust. Something big was coming sometime from October 13th to 15th. Will it be the 3 days of darkness blackout starting? The red wave right in the middle of Red October. Source, Trump plus Q Great Awakening. Friday, 15th of October, funds would be released for the global currency reset, GCR/GCR announced, and the general public would be able to exchange foreign currency at the new international rates. Source, a paymaster as per USD email. https://www.mj.com/git/9256120/i/575322760/pp/1/1 question mark H equals QT612DKQCNCZV8U1QJ1CDD HOPC3G5F and XH7 KMRKADI_X5 UYA and RID equals 440C3E2C0E11X8B9078AC442272 ENTS equals Operation Disclosure Official. Comment ET equals referral and AT equals 4 and CPM equals 1 and GBPP equals 1 and ABID equals 1 and 4 equals 11 and CT equals 1 and GDPR equals 0 and MUD equals L91 and DAG 4 QWP4 greater than Sunday 17th of October. In 2013 the U.S. Treasury said cash may run out on October 17. Source, Whiplash 347. Wednesday 20th of October, Hunters become the hunted beginning of the 3-day event and 7 presidential announcements. Source, Whiplash 347. Saturday 23rd of October, Days of Darkness begin. Source, Whiplash 347. Saturday, October 23 to Thurs. November 11th was scheduled events. Source, Q. Thursday 11th of November cabal default on their control of the global monetary system. B. Food, goods, gas shortages crisis: Biggest U.S. retailers charter private cargo ships to sail around port delays. Home Depot, Costco and Walmart resort to private charters and push to stock shelves for holiday shoppers. East Coast port volumes surge as international shipping routes seek alternatives. Import volumes at U.S. East Coast ports have rocketed, according to recent data, as backlogs at Long Beach have piqued interest from importers looking to mitigate delays. Judah Levine, the head of Freightos, said congestion in business at West Coast alternatives like Seattle and Vancouver, plus East Coast ports like NY/NJ and Savannah has been steadily increasing. The situation is so bad at the port of Savannah, around 80,000 containers are stacked up -50% more than normal. German energy firm E.ON has temporarily suspended new natural gas supply contracts for residential customers, the company said on Tuesday, as suppliers across Europe struggle with a steep post-lockdown rise in demand. Seaplanes grounded: American Airlines, Delta, United, JetBlue and Southwest airline personnel and air traffic control refuse vaccine mandate, causing flight cancellations. Attention, do you work inside the air travel industry? Do you know the truth about the flight cancellations? On Monday 11th of October, Southwest Airlines shares tumble after mass flight cancellations, Carrier weighs more cuts. Tens of thousands of people stranded across the U.S. and airports as 2,000 more flights canceled. Southwest Airlines blames weather. Truth, mass walkouts. Patriots pilots/staff/workers. Who will not take the mandates? Masses are quitting and the media isn't reporting. On Tuesday, 12th of October, Southwest slips again as flight cancellations mar operations. Global monetary crisis and inflation. U.S. financial system collapse imminent. History will be repeated, only this time it will be 10x worse. Donald Trump is right. Unemployment rate is actually much closer to an astonishing 40%. Now, inflation rates are calculated without including food and gas, the two largest areas of all in our economy. The real inflation rate today, including gas and food, is actually much closer to a sky-high 12%. Better prepared than sorry. Inflation, wholesale prices in Germany jumped 13.2% year, highest since the oil crisis in 1974. Looming Evergrande payments intensify fear, as China Evergrande Group looks set to miss its third round of bond payments in 3 weeks. Markets are shifting their focus to other indebted property development. Cyberattack shuts down Ecuador's biggest bank. A cyberattack has disrupted ATMs and online banking operations for the private financial giant Banco Pichincha. The network was reportedly targeted over the weekend, and saw the bank shut down other systems. When clients attempt to access any of their accounts, a maintenance message appears for many of its 1.8 million customers. Joe Biden, U.S. President. Joe Biden could become embroiled in the FBI's probe into Hunter's finances, experts say. Emails reveal they shared bank accounts, paid each other's bills, and the president may even have funded his son's 2018 drug and prostitution binge. Emails from Hunter Biden's abandoned laptop, obtained by DailyMail.com, revealed Joe and Hunter shared bank accounts and paid each other's bills. The president may have inadvertently funded his son's 2018 drug and prostitution binge. Emails between Hunter and Eric Schwerin, his business partner at consultancy Rosemont Seneca, show Schwerin was working on Joe's taxes. The claim raises serious questions about whether funds from the joint accounts were used for Hunter's May 2018 week-long bender with a prostitute. Last December, Hunter admitted in a public statement that he was under federal investigation over his tax affairs. A former federal prosecutor tells DailyMail.com that if money was flowing between Hunter and his father, that could make Joe a target of the probe. The FBI and IRS probe is reportedly also looking into Hunter's foreign business relationships and the potential for money laundering charges. The real news for Tuesday, 12th of October: 7 European countries looking for new governments: Germany, Austria, Czechia, Netherlands, Bulgaria, Norway, Romania in need of new governments. Floods in northern China have displaced 1.75 million people after 3 months of rain fell in 5 days. Over 120,000 people have been evacuated from Shanxi, which is normally a dry region. Floods have destroyed over 17,000 buildings and decimated almost 500,000 acres of crops. Spain becomes the first Western country to officially admit the use of chemical aerospraying on the population. Under the emergency declaration, they admitted that the Military Emergency Unit and Biochemical Military Unit have the know-how and capabilities in place. Russia: Putin puts Facebook on notice, stop promoting pedophilia or I'll crush you. Russian President Vladimir Putin has vowed to punish Facebook if they don't remove pedophilia from the platform immediately. India blackout fears as nearly 80% of coal-fueled power plants have critical stock levels. India's looming power crisis could cripple even the biggest cities, with Delhi's chief minister warning that the capital could face a blackout if emergency coal supplies aren't found. Nearly 8 in 10 coal-powered plants will run out of fuel within 5 days per Central Electrical Authority of India, although Minister for Power R.K. Singh insisted panic has been unnecessarily created about coal shortages. India's coal production has been hit hard by flooding, even before red and orange flood alerts for rivers in Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu, but the country is still reliant on record-high-cost imports. A moderate magnetic storm hit the Earth's magnetic sphere on Monday evening. The G2 class storm has reached the peak of its strength. The scale goes from G1 to G5, where G5 is the strongest. Ashraf Ghani's bodyguard, I saw the president of Afghanistan run away with millions of dollars. A Pentagon official said he resigned because American cybersecurity cannot compare with Chinese, calling it kindergarten level. Donald Trump congratulates Ashley Babbitt on her birthday and demands that the Justice Department reopen the investigation into her death from a gunshot wound on January 6 during the storming of the U.S. Capitol. UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has condemned the Taliban's broken promises to Afghan women and girls, calling on the world to donate more money to Afghanistan to prevent its economic collapse. Hackers linked to Iran have attacked American and Israeli defense technologies and global maritime companies, Microsoft researchers reported. Australian Sydney announces Freedom Day after more than 100 days of isolation. The problem with the underwater cable is affecting the internet throughout Pakistan. Users report low internet speed. A Navy nuclear engineer is accused of trying to pass military secrets about the design of American nuclear submarines in a peanut butter sandwich to a man he thought was a representative of a foreign government, but turned out to be an undercover FBI agent. President of the Czech Republic Milos Zeman is in the anesthesiological intensive care unit for patients whose lives are in danger. The president of Kyrgyzstan Zaparov dismissed the cabinet of ministers of the republic. A group of lawyers and scientific experts has filed a lawsuit with the International Criminal Court against Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro, accusing him of crimes against humanity for his alleged role in the destruction of the Amazon. A powerful storm has hit the Philippines. Taiwan is part of China, Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov said. A 6.3 magnitude earthquake occurred near the island of Crete, Greece. The National Geographic documentary about Dr. Fauci has completely failed, judging by numerous film ratings. Gay flying cars in near future: Whiplash 347, remember I said airlines will be going? We are going to supersonic electric jets, autonomous cars, flying cars, etc. Think Tesla. Nothing is going to be the same. People. Remember I said many will lose jobs. Hence GCR. Why do you think I have gotten this planet ready early and trying to get you all in early? I don't think we are going to be flying around on the airlines that we know now. Something tells me they will be new and much faster. Flying cars and some form of supersonic electric jets. Flying cars, autonomous cars, flying car airports being built. Wireless technology all this year. I think flying cars in 3 years, not 10. They are preparing us. Also I expect replicators in 5 years. The world's first flying race car has taken flight in South Australia, reaching speeds of up to 250 km per hour. There are plans for a Formula 1 in the Sky event later this year. The UK is building the world's first flying cars airport. Bugatti Cessna love child. Flying car completes 35-minute test flight. The BMW-powered air car has completed a 35-minute test flight between two airports in Slovakia. Its creator claims it could fly two passengers up to 200 kilograms for 1,000 kilometers at 2,500 meters with a cruising speed of 170 kilometers per hour, and has cost less than $2.5 million to develop. Morgan Stanley predict the sector could explode to $1.5 trillion in value by 2040, while Hyundai have already declared the concept forms a part of their future. Screw you traffic jams! Bit like autonomous cars. Panasonic created a fridge that dries to you when called. November 11, 2021 is default day when the cabal no longer has control of U.S. taxpayer monies. Decode. General Flynn, October 11. I am loving this one, especially combined with the last George News mini decode. Today General Flynn posted on Telegram and suggested that everyone in our non-functioning government should go home for at least a month, shut it all down. General Flynn proclaims that the train has long left the station and needs to be stopped in its tracks. More train comms including retaliatory Amtrak shutdown. See green sections. 30 days you say? Done in 30? Where does 30 days land us? 11. On November 11, 2018, America will be unified again. See 11.11 sections in the DoD Law of War Manual, included on main graphic and second graphic. Blue sections. Post number 1600 is one of the Q posts with train mentioned. 1600 is the address of the WH. Shut it all down. See orange section. Timestamp red 2/Red Castle. Judy note. November 11, 2021 is default day, where the cabal no longer has control over U.S. taxpayer monies. New Starlink system went into effect Monday 11th of October. Repost from August 2021. Operation Starfall, H. R.5123, Alternative Global Internet Access. Secretary of Air Force and Chief Space Operations 45 days from August 27, 2021, Enact Plan Monday 11th of October, 2021, Start Date. Is that Columbus Day? Not later than 45 days after the date of the enactment of this act, the Secretary of the Air Force, in consultation with the Chief of Space Operations, shall develop and begin implementation of Operation Starfall. Is America expecting some kind of event within 45 days to knock out the Internet? Operation Starfall in effect within 45 days from August 27, 2021.